Greetings from Hyderabad. Today's event focuses on transformation of business content authoring with Agentic AI, presented by Manu Dwivedi and hosted by Vishalan Yamini. Over to you, Manu.
Hey, thank you, Vishal and Yamni. Hello, everyone. I am Manu, working as a solution architect with the Light, having 15 years of experience, almost 12 plus experience in Sitecore. Along with Sitecore, I have experience in like AWS, Azure, multiple cloud platforms, and UI frameworks. So overall, working as a full stack developer as well, side by side as an architect work. So jumping towards the title. So I tried to made my slide with some videos as well. Those are the AI videos, fully generated by prompt. So no, it is no copyright at all. And yeah, it's all purely created by me itself. So if you can see the title itself, it's a transformation of business content authoring with Agentic AI, site course virtual content author. So I hope this is audible for you as well.
Audio is not, we're not able to hear the audio, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Let me. That's why I already speed it out. Okay, so agenda basically. First, I will go through the audience who all are using Sitecore. Then challenges faced by authoring team. Then Agentic Studio. Then what is the virtual author? And then prompt engineering, skill.md, demo, and then QA. Move forward. So let's see who all are actual Sitecore audience. So if you can see the this graph, you can find we have a 40% content author and 25% marketers. And again, if you see the half part, not even half part, the around 30% part of this graph is administrator 5%, UX designer 10%, and developer 20%. So if that means it's around 65 to 70% of the whole audience is actually authors and marketers. It's not basically developers and the designers who are doing the things and even administrator. It's that actual people. Those are working behind the scenes so that content will be available towards the toward the actual end user. So my focus is on these two segments because these two segments is where they are facing challenges and struggling, and that's where Sitecore AI is going to help them. And I'm focusing on these 65 to 70% only. So let's see what all challenges they are facing. So if you see the time loss, definitely today, if you see how Sitecore works, right? Uh, Creating components or basically putting content and creating the content, translating the content, updating the content. Then our lots of time. See, there's a lots of time they're putting every day. So if you are be working with an enterprise or architect, definitely there are 20 to 30 authors are working. If it is a global site, and every day they are updating their pages, putting new content. So they are putting lots of time currently. Traffic loss, definitely if authors are missing some standard practice, not following the all the Google and other guidelines, meta tags, missing meta tags or incorrect meta tags. So definitely there'll be traffic loss, which is currently also happening because authors are not basically trained in the SEO. So most of the time, after creating a page, it is going to some tool where uh, other team are finding, okay, so it's how it is, it looks in the SEO, how it is trending in Google. So it is kind of mashed up. Not every time authors are very good in SEO. So we are losing traffic as well. Resource drain, definitely. If you see the time loss, and then definitely it is intended to resource drain as well. Again, if you can combine all of these three, then we have money losses because more time, traffic loss, resource drain. Again, it's all end up to money losses. Then discoverability as well, because if you are losing SEO or you are not following the practices, then definitely there'll be discoverability losses. People will not be able to find your site. your new pages or your branding pages and multiple other things. And then brand inconsistency as well. So like if authors are putting something, author is new or they are not trained enough, so they might be using some other content or which is not really relevant to your domain or your product. So definitely it will be there. So these are the major areas. I mean, I'm only capturing the major areas where currently if you're not using AI, even though if you're using AI, still somehow you are facing these issues. Or I mean, not you, basically authors and marketing and branding team, they are facing these issues, and they are losing money, time, I think almost in all the areas. So I tried to put the same as a part of numbers because it should be more clear with the numbers. If you see 60% of marketers' time, so totally today 60% of the time it is kind of we are just killing our 50% of time because doing everything manually, right? Then 3x lower time to market. Definitely, if you do things manually, it will take more time to generate the content, translate the content, modify the content, update the content, make it SEO friendly, a couple more things. And then 40% traffic decline definitely. So if someone is going smarter than you, or you are missing couple of things. I already mentioned SEO and other things, guidelines. Then definitely traffic will be declined, and or traffic will come and then they will okay fade up and then go away. Okay, it's not look good. Content is not correct, or content is offensive like that. If you see the cost as well, I as 2 million. So I mean, don't consider this 2 million. So if you see the overall life cycle of a Sitecore project, it will go to 5 to 6 years. Normally it is there like 1 year development and 5 to 6 years it is going. So in 5 to 6 years, if around I'm considering 50 people working on this marketing and branding authoring. So if you see, consider using AI, they can do the things in 1 to 2 hours. Today they are putting 8 to 9 hours. So if you calculate those hours and round up all the figure, then you will save around this much of money in multiple years. So that's where AI is going to help, because we have AI and we have to sell AI. Then we have to show some numbers to business. Okay, so what exactly benefits you're going to get from AI? Otherwise, no one, or might be some business say why I switch to AI, because how it's going to help me. So we can't directly say okay, so we have AI, okay, let's sell it. No, it's not like that. You can't sell AI to someone. You can sell a product to someone like Gen AI. Okay, Gen AI is a product. That means we are using it for code, not basically Gen AI. Basically, so we have this one in our Visual Studios. We are integrating that all the code, right? I mean that AI thing. So that is generating our code, right? GitHub Copilot. So it's a product of AI, and using GitHub Copilot, we are generating codes and doing the reviews and all the things. So that means it's AI as a product. Business can use it because they know, okay, this is what exactly it is doing. It's meant to be do these things. So similarly, we can have
Sorry, could you please go on mute? Others who are not speaking, can you please go on mute? Sorry. Sorry,
that's
Manu,
fine.
go ahead.
And that's fine. So let's move towards Agentic Studio. I think we all know Sitecore now has a AI, and that has an Agentic Studio. It look like that. So we have some agents like a researcher, content generation. It's all showing here. I added a screenshot to make it easier. So this is how it looks. I'm not going to provide you more information about this Agentic Studio because it's available, and I think you all have the access, and you can go and you can play with it. It has I think more than 15 agents already ready made, and you can create custom agents as well. Let's move forward. So again, how Agentic Studio works, it's a standard workflow, right? It has multi-agent orchestration, so you can set multiple agents and you can run through multiple flows as well. I mean, one by one by one. So we can do its generative AI core workflow automation, human in loop, because anyway, reviews are there. So human at the end, it is reviewing and doing the things. Again, so to get something from AI, there's an standard flow. So first you have to plan, generate, optimize, review, and publish. So this is the standard flow. You can't go and run it on the AI as a business. I'm not saying as a normal user or personal. Personally, you can do anything, but as a business, you should plan. Okay, what exactly I'm going to generate? What is the context? What product you are going to generate the content? What exactly you need? Criteria. Then you first once you know your all the plan. Okay, everything is ready. Okay, I'm going to generate something for blood pressure, for this age group, this voice tone, this language. Okay, then you will generate the content. After that, you'll optimize it, right? Because then whatever you get, you will definitely do some more optimization, and then you will review it, and after review, you'll publish. So it is it's currently flow which every business is following, or even though you are using AI as a personal as well. On the personal fund, you're using chat gpt, you're creating some blog or some article, you are planning it. Okay, what exactly I need, which tone, what should I need from AI, then you are generating it, optimizing it, and then you are using it. So it's the same flow. Okay, so now let's come to virtual author. So I know this sound is not there, but if you can if you can see, so if you can see in the video, uh, I it's showing like a one small robot and one human like robot, right? So that's what I called as a virtual author, because this small is what we are getting from Sitecore. So Sitecore is giving us a AI agent. So it's just it's in a kind of an it's an you can say child. So we have to train it to use for our purpose, which or our purpose driven to business. Because if you are in mobile or mobility business, or you are in medical business, or you are in law business, or in sport business, all the business works in a different way. The content is different, images are different, voice tone is different. So that's where we need to train our AI agents. Okay. So that's where I'm calling it as a virtual author, because I mean, virtual author is it's combined marketer, brander, branding, I mean, translators, everyone in one word, virtual author. But yes, since everyone has a Sitecore AI, it's a common thing. Every business will get the same AI agents. There's no different. But yes, as a developer or as an author, as a marketer, we need to train them. So people are saying, uh, we need to give more and more context at what you are hearing over the internet, right? If you want to get something from AI, you need to give it more and more context, so that it can understand your language, your brand, and it will generate the similar content. So that's also it's all about training the AI agents. So that's why my image is a small robot or AI robot, which we need to train to make it more smarter, more intelligent, more towards brand focus, so that what we need, we will get exactly what our business needs. Okay, so that's what I was calling. A virtual author is a Sitecore AI agent with skills. So as I'm giving an example, right? So most of us developers, they belongs to either engineering background, right? But not all of them are Sitecore CMS developers. Some are Adobe, some are C Sharp, some are Java, some are working in the front end. But this, if you see, the background is same. All are engineers. That means they are working towards a specific business or a specific task, and they are trained into it. Means they have such specific skills to the specific task. So that's what we need to train our content, our AI agents, so that they will get specific skills, and with this skill they will do a specific task. Like we have a content generator as an example, a single content generator. It's common, right? So we need to use the same content generator with multiple different brands or business, and we need different contents, because a medical content for medical business can't same as an sports business or insurance business. So difference are there, right? So as a good example I have given, that's why I'm calling it virtual author, and both with skills. So I mean, again, if you see the simple diagram, so in the left hand side we have inputs, right? Like prompt, or you know about prompt, right? We need to give a prompt to get something from AI agents, and then the brand guidelines, audience, this business context. So Sitecore also giving us an option in the settings. We can upload the documents, brand guidelines, all the things. so that it will be background, it will help us to create the content and go according to our brand. So if you see after that we have a powered, I added a skill.md. So I'll explain it in the later slide. But yes, we're giving some inputs, and then there's a skill we added, and then the same bot is generating output which is uh, highly customized, or you can say highly uh, content rich towards the business which I belongs, or the market I wanted to generate the content. So now let's talk about what are the ways we can train an AI agent. So prompt engineering, I think almost everyone knows nowadays that what prompt engineering is. I'm putting some more context on it. So prompt engineering, basically we are giving some instruction to AI. Okay, so I want this so that it can do my job. But yes, it's not a prompt. It's simple prompt you can give, but yeah, as a business, as an author, you can't give a simple prompt. People are calling prompt engineering because now we have to do some engineering in the prompt so that what exactly I need, I put the same question. So to put a good prompt, there are certain guidelines, like you have to put a goal, audience, you have to set the tone, context, constant, and then examples as well. Okay, and then it is processing, and then we are getting the content. I'll give you examples as well. I'm just making it short because in the demo I'll give you all the examples. But yes, prompt engineering is one way uh, to at least train on certain level. So as an example, right, we all love chocolate, but there's a different, right? If if okay, so like in the bucket there's lots of chocolate, and you are going to pick a one chocolate. Okay, so you don't know, but because the bucket has mentioned chocolate, so it could be a dark chocolate without sugar. I'm sure 100% not everyone likes that dark chocolate without sugar. It's like it tastes very bad. So that's the difference between a good prompt and bad prompt. So creating an image of chocolate, you'll get it, okay? But that's what not your business need, right? That's what I was explaining. So we need to give it a better prompt so that I can get a image which is very near or what exactly I need. So now I'll give another prompt, create a premium high-end product banner for a chocolate banner. I'll give 80% dark chocolate. I'll set all those things. I'll set a tone as well. So then I'll get a better image. So see, there are two images. One is a simple chocolate, one is a chocolate wrapped. It is very good. So that's where prompt engineering comes into picture. But again, as an author, if as a developer, if you have developed a system given to author, okay, so this Sitecore AI is there, use it. Are they going to use it very efficiently, or are they going to put more and more time to optimize it or to get better results, right? So we can't bluntly give them AI, or either in other words, business has to business has to recruit more AI engineers so that they can do the same work. So both things are very different, right? And it's not easy. So as a developer, or as an event configure or admin, author as well, we need to train them. Okay, how to write a good prompt. We need to give them certain guidelines, we need to give them certain templates, use this template to get get the results. But yes, sometimes your prompt might be bulky, or it's not good to always have long prompts and do the work and then refine it. It might basically uh, kill more time what they are currently taking in doing the same thing manually, right? So that's where prompt engineering is first level of training your AI agents, because yeah, it definitely you're training it, and then it will be in the context and you'll get the result. But yes, it's not always very good way. Okay. So now there's one more option. It's called skill MD files. Markdown files are there. So the brain behind intelligence sidecore AI agents. Yes. So these skill files are actually, it's a markdown file. We are putting the same prompt inside it, but yes, it has a certain format, and it is better it will make things better, and it will give better prompt to AI, and it will work very, very efficiently. And we'll get a very, very near and 99% near output what exactly we want from an AI. So if you see what is an skill.md, so it's basically a structured markdown file. I mean, you can see here without skill.md, AI is just generic, right? With skill.md, it's more specialized, expert, tailored to your business needs. It's what I already called out, right? So with skill, we are given like the same thing, right? It's an we have given a Sitecore skill, or we are given a Java skill. So the person, he is very good in the Java coding, because now he's totally focused on the Java thing. The same thing is here as well. So now we are we with our AI agents, we are giving them some skills so that they can do what I need. Okay, so let's see some differentiation as well. So with normal AI agent and with skilled AI agent, what is the difference, right? So if you see the difference is inconsistent output, hallucination, no brand awareness, no governance, limited business context. With the skills, consistent response, brand alignment, aligned content, governance compliance, domain expertise, predictable outcomes, right? And then if you see the bottom as well, so this again is a chat GPT diagram I added here. It's very simple. If you see in the bottom, generic AI, random output, right? Because we are not giving them a skill, we're just giving a prompt, and we don't know what exactly we'll get. But with the skill, if you see the right side, it's guided expertise, consistent results. So when we are going to develop a system and we're going to hand over to business or authoring team, that's what they need, right? Reduce work and very consistent results, so that they can save the time, save the money. Instead, they are not going to put more time to optimize the same thing. Okay, so let's see what is the anatomy of skill files, or how what exactly it is in the files. So in the skill file, it has a purpose. Okay, what exactly we are going to do. Role, who is like, and what is the role, like as an like as a lead, you're going to get something, or as an marketer, you're going to get something. So we have to define the role, like who is expecting what. Then instructions, constraints, brand guidelines, examples. See here we are giving examples as well. Output format, how exactly you need output. Then governance rule and success criteria. So why these things matters? Like as a normal, you see, okay, so this is all fine, but how Sitecore works? Sitecore works on a data source. That data source works on a template, right? So all it is. So that means whatever we can see on the page, it's all coming from our data source, which is tightly coupled with a template. And in the normal scenario, you might have 300 or 400 templates. I think normally it is with every site. If you have a enterprise level site, there are more than 300, 400 templates are there, because one template for banner, one for branding, one for FAQs, and a lot more, right? Your forms and all. So every component has a specific template that has a data source. So that means if I'm going to give a Sitecore AI ready system to authoring team, or if we are going to propose let's use AI, then we have to tell the business how it's going to be useful for you, because at the end of the day, they are going to create the components. So with the skills, we will train each skill nearly or matching towards template, so that authors can directly use that skill and then get the what exactly they need for the specific template. So if they're creating a banner, so which has a title, which has an image, which has a subtitle, so let them select a specific skill, so that they'll get what exactly it is, like a title and an image and banner, or sorry, as a subheading. I'm giving an example. It's just a one agent I'm calling out, okay? But yes, that's how Sitecore works, and that's where authors are going to save their time, right? We can't say, okay, so you have a AI, okay, AI agents are there, let's use it. They can't use it. I mean, they might use it, but yeah, they will put more times. But yeah, but when we will give them agent with specific skill matching to template. Yep, it will make their work very easier, and they will use they'll get maximum output from the same agent, and they'll save lots of time. And even that time business will also say, okay, we are going to save this much things. Now life is easier for the marketers, for the authors. So they'll get more time. So their output will be double or triple. See how much benefits they're going to get. You will see the demo as well, then you will get to know, okay, how exactly it is going to benefit with generic AI, with skilled AI. Okay, so it's demo time. Okay. So I hope you can see my screen. So I have given a simple prompt. As a business, I'm in the medical business, life science business. I need a description for a blood pressure monitor. So my company is selling blood pressure monitor. I wanted to create a branding page for blood pressure monitor. I've given a simple prompt. Write a product description for a blood pressure monitor. That's what our author will do, right? In first go. So if you see in the right hand side, it has a very big description I got. If you see this scroll bar, which is very small, so that means it it given me more than 1,000 2,000 words. See, the same thing. Assume you are as an author, you get the same, you got the same output, right? Is it going to benefit you? No. Now you will put more and more time to optimize it. Again, you are wasting your time, money, everything. Not good. Okay, in the other scenario, now I have, okay, so I know I have a description, or there's a banner, right? I'm going to put a banner for blood pressure. And we all know Sitecore components driven, or they have a certain limitation. Okay, so content word count should be this, or character limit should be this. Don't put more than this number of words, otherwise design will be break like that. So we already know it's all there. And every day authors are adhere to all the rules, right? All the limitations. So when we know the banner is there and banner requires only 120 words, so that means it's a limitation, right? So we are optimizing our prompt. So that means we are doing some prompt engineering here. So if you see in the left hand side, I am giving another prompt: generate 120 words content for blood pressure monitor. I'm giving it on professional audience, digital marketers, content type web, because I wanted to generate this from web. Keywords: medical, healthcare, and the language EN and IN. So I have given uh, engineered prompt. Now, if you see the output in the right hand side, now it is very crisp output. And that is something very near to that, near to what exactly they need, or they can, now they'll take very less time to optimize it, and then they can directly use it. Okay, I mean, now authors can directly convert it to template. So see, that's a difference. Okay, and so it's now we are not saying, okay, you have an AI, use it. No, we have to train them, or either we have to give some text files or some word files. Okay, this is the prompt format used for this template, or you need to use for banner, use for FAQ, use for your logos and all the other components. Okay, that's all. That's one example. Good and bad prompt I've shown you. So let's move towards one more better option, or best option, which is available in the market. Yep. So before even going to that one, so if you go to the Sitecore Agentic AI dashboard, in the left bottom you see the setting icon. If you click on the setting icon, you have multiple options of like tools, skills, widget, external templates as well. So it has a couple of options. If you go to skills, so again, you can see a couple of ready-made skills are already there. You can create a skill as well, and you can also upload your specific skill. So I mean, skill, again, you no need to be more expert in the AI. Go to ChatGPT or use Claude or any other tool. You can give a simple prompt there. I need a skill which has a heading, subheading, and like that. They will create a skill.md file, and that you can just easily upload it. It's very simple. Again, you can learn more and you can update it day by day. When you learn, you can update it. And but yes, it doesn't require more and more AI expertise. It's very easy. Go to any specific AI platform, but generate one skill, upload in the Sitecore. You can test it as well, and you can explore with it. So I did the same thing. I went towards Claude. I have given a simple prompt. I got a news aggregator skill. So if you see, this is my skill. I got the file from Claude. I uploaded in the Sitecore. It's very easy. I think people who are working in AI, they know in the cloud, there's a folder, skill.md folder, and they are putting the files there. So it could be complex in the cloud, but yes, here it's very easy because just get the file, upload it. It doesn't, don't worry about the folder restriction and all. Okay, it's straightforward. So it has an, I put it as a name, visibility, and then there's an, I'll show you the skill file as well at the end of the demo. So it looks like, it looks the same way. The name is latest news aggregator. Okay, so once I uploaded my skill, I went towards Agentic dashboard, and if you see, right, we have a chat option. So very easy. So go to chat option. So wherever you are selecting agent, if you see the screenshot in the center, we have a select agent. So you no need to set the agent now. Do one thing, go to skill. So if you see, then we have a couple of 4 icons in the same chat box bottom. So you can see skills, MCP, and tools, right? So again, all of this thing. We have in MCP servers, again, other tools. So skills. So if you see, my skills are there, latest news aggregator. So assume I have a news site, and I wanted to publish a news for weather. Delhi's weather. Okay, it's very summery weather is there here, very hot. So I wanted to, just create a news for that. I think assume as a live example. So I already created a markdown file, which has certain set of specification, and I uploaded it, and it's present here. So now author will not go bluntly, or they are not going generic. Now they are going very specific because their news page, it has a component which matches with this skill. So let's see they selected this latest news aggregator. Again, if you see in the left hand side, they have given a simple prompt: generate latest news on Delhi weather. See, in the previous prompt demo, we have given the same similar single line prompt: generate description for blood pressure. But that time we got a very huge or very large description, which take more time even to create things manually, right? But here again, authors has given the same single line prompt. But if you see the output in the right, it is very crisp output. First title, subheading: Delhi faces summers heat wave, and this is a title. And then we have a subheading: temperature, and then we have a description. After the description, I added all the skills I have given in the format. Give me title, subheading, description, source, date generated, category, SEO text, because these are all things we need, right? In a page, what you need. You just not need a okay, I need a content from my page. No, you need SEO text as well, right? Because it's a web page. So why do multiple things in different chunks? Let's have a single skill file and get all things what all you need. If you see, it has given me very crisp uh, output content, and it has source, it has date generated, it has category, and SEO text as well. So now, I mean, it reduces my work to very minimal level. Like it will not take more than 3 to 4 hours to do research on all the go to all the sites and get the weather report, and then combine it, generate SEO tags. No, just given one line prompt, I got what exactly, or 99 or 90% near to what I need. So see, this is how the magic behind skills. Now my agents are trained. They are giving me what exactly I need, or which is very near to what I need. Okay, so let's move towards 1 minute. Sorry, I think I by mistake closed the file. Uh, yep. So let me show you what exactly I'll not go through the whole file, but I'll show you a couple of sections which is required. So if you see in the skill file, search, we are defining the search strategy. What all prompts people might provide on the front. and then see the
Sorry to
heading.
interrupt, Manu. We are not able
Eh,
to see the
oh,
skill
sorry,
screen.
my bad, my
No,
bad.
no problem.
I hope now you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, we can see screen
Yeah,
now. Yeah,
sorry,
thank you.
my bad. So okay, so you can see this is a simple skill file. I mean, it's a very easy, and you can it's very readable as well. Again, I have not done, I've created this file. I generated it from the cloud. Okay, truly I'll say this one. But yes, if you see this one, if you read this one, so it has the search strategy. Okay, so topic and all, it is saying here, and then article extraction, heading, subheading, description, source. It's all there, and then output format, right? And I'll show you the format. See, heading, subheading, description, source, date. See, the same way we got the things here, right? If you see title, subheading, description, source. So it is given from here, and then checklists. So it is generating three distinct sources. If you see, so because if you see the output, I've given I mean some instructions. So generate three to four different examples. And if you see, I'm even here where we are going example, we are giving examples as well. So that means it's kind of we are doing testing here as well. So whatever the output it is going to present, we are already giving an example. So that means we are generating something, we are comparing something, we are designing something, and we are doing testing as well. It's all everything is happening with the help of a skill file, and user is actually getting what exactly they need, because it is generated from tested source, it is optimized, it is tested as well and designed as well. See how much work this skill file is doing. Basically, it is going to be a brain for AI agents. So that's all magic it is happening here. And that's what I wanted to provide you the information as well, that we can't go bluntly and say, let's sell Sitecore AI, or let's migrate towards Sitecore AI, or sell Sitecore AI. No, we can't sell AI as bluntly. We have to go we have to go as a specific what all benefits is going to get business. So we can, if we can say, I have a Sitecore system which has a virtual author which can do these things, and it can save your around 100 hours per day if you have 10 authors team, 10 people team. So then definitely business will show more interest. Okay, it has a virtual author. It can do these much things. It can do SEO, and it can check the words. It can translate it. Okay, it can generate content in multiple languages. Oh, yes, it has a virtual author. That's what the idea I wanted to give in your mind as a developer, because people are calling AI, 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 AI. I hate that word AI. Let's move forward from the AI. Let's go towards smart agents or like that, so that it will be not like, because if AI word is a buzzing, okay, AI, okay, what can do, what cannot do. Am I putting my money? I'm wasting my money. No. So let's go with these things, present these things, or as a developer you start thinking towards these things, training agents, and including, because this in the skills you can even plug MCP and all the things you can do. I mean, tons of work using this skill file, which is going to ease the work of authors, marketers, and then only the business, they're going to get benefits of the Sitecore AI, not with the generic things again, because generic things, it's generic. It can they can waste the time as well. So if you see the code as well, because people are also calling, okay, so AI is going to I mean, it is going to kill the jobs, but it's not exactly going to kill the jobs. So AI won't replace content teams, but content teams that master prompt and skill will replace who don't. So that's a bitter truth. Even as a developer, you need to learn now. Previously, you are developing your C# code, you are creating components like that. But now you got more work. After template, you need to create a skill.md file as well. So you're going to get more and more work. See how exactly you're going to get more work, right? And how exactly authors are going to get more work, because whatever work they are doing in 8 hours, now they can do in just 20 to 30 minutes. So see now in the 8 hours, they will do more and more work. So that's what the benefit behind training your AIs so that you get what exactly you need, and it will definitely put more work in your bucket. Instead, it's not going to kill the job. It's going to create more jobs, and you're going to get more work. And yep, at the end, thank you, Hyderabad community, for accepting my webinar. Thank you so much. Now,
I think
forum
it
is
was
open
very
for.
great webinar.
Sorry, Amina, can you come
Really great
again?
webinar. Yeah, it was really great webinar because even I was using AI, sorry. But I did know about this AI, but I didn't know that we could give the fields and also the context and test pages also. I think skill.md file is really good asset to use the AI, and I think it will help us enhance our learnings also, and maybe it will give smart content, and we also maybe become smart to work on saving our time and also, as you said,
Yep.
money and the business team as well. So I think we will win more projects and we can also create more projects in the same amount which you're working for one or two projects, I think. Yeah, questions now. Anyone has any questions? If no questions, also, how did you feel about the webinar? Or if you want any understanding, also you could ask. We have 15 minutes time. So I think we can ask Manu about all the questions we wanted to know about AI and Skill MD and other things like virtual author as well.
So before any questions, so why I because the same topic I presented at SUCON, SUCON India as well, and definitely there are not much people because there are multiple sessions are going on. But yes, I think there are so couple of side core marketing people are there. So they really appreciated it because they said, okay, definitely. I mean, I called them in the front of them as well that you are giving us an AI, but as a developer, as an author, we need to train them, and that's how we can sell it. So there's no much technical things here, but yeah, giving you an different thought process so that you can start thinking towards those dot not just the AI, because AI is already here everywhere, right? So now we have to move forward. Yep. Anyone,
And
any questions?
yeah, Manu, I want to talk with you
Yeah.
on one thing. So, like as you talk about like the blood pressure, some example you took, right, to create some content. So, my question is like, is there anything in terms of compliance we are validating? So, whatever content we are generating using Sitecore AI, so anything related to compliance, because in pharma there are a lot of compliance related to data as well, like MLR and all those stuff.
Right.
So how is that compliance will be handled if both us are going to generate the content in this way?
Yep, I think Vishal, that's an I think a very important question. So there are a couple of things. So you are more talking towards governance and compliance, and it's more towards context. So if you go to Sitecore AI, this one option is to they're giving one option to upload your brand context, right? So you can upload more files, and you can even define your governance brand governance there in the Sitecore settings itself. And yes, in the skill file as well, we can define the guidelines and we can define the boundary criteria. And I believe AI will definitely follow those at least 99%, and we will get our very precise output. But yes, we need to. I mean, if I have not tested the Sitecore system of end to end, because I did given some context and I still got some additional output. But yes, with the skill file, definitely we once we need to create, definitely we need to create some markdown or some instructions, and we need to set some boundary criteria. Definitely, I think we can generate very precise output, 90 or 99% near to our inside our bound compliance. But yes, that's something that I mean, if you see, people are building it, so even I am building it, and with the skill file, I can say we can achieve that specific requirement.
Okay, so do you think, like as you mentioned, we can generate the skill.md from Claude, from ChatGPT, anything else, right? From anywhere else we can generate it, right?
Yes.
So let's say if we have some government regulations
Mhm.
and then we will be just using that in our skill.md. So do you see any scope in future like those skills will also be approved from the government side, or there are any approvals will be required on those skills which we will be integrating into the system for generating any content? Or how you like how we can trust, like let's say if I'm going to Claude
Mhm.
and generate any skill, like how can I use it directly for a enterprise level solution, right? If there's a company on a big scale, how they can just do these steps like go on Cloud, generate a skill, and run it on their website inside Core AI, and then publish that content. I don't think so. This can happen as a real use case with the companies.
I could answer that question because I was wondering on the other same lines the other day, and I would suggest that as a developer, we create one skill and we put it in an agent and we provide the agent. If you go ahead and verify with the pathway module, which is approved by Sitecore, right, for the content migration from XP to XM, sorry, XP XM to Sitecore AI or any other website to Sitecore AI, right? Pathway is one of the application which is developed using Claude skills only, like it uses Claude skills.md files and also few repetitive tasks are there, right? Like create this rendering for me with the proper data source and other things. So as a developer or in future also, if we want it to use it at a client level or a business level, right? We just provide that agent to them. We're not providing skill, but we are using skill for from a developer point of view. And then we provide these things as an agent, which can be used as an endpoint as a chatbot also, wherein it gives you correct data to get like give me the correct prescription for this person or maybe like this. I'm not putting in a real case scenario, but I think this is where I think I understood a little bit from this point of view.
No, no, I think
Yeah.
yeah, whatever Yamni, Abhinay, whatever she said is 100% true. But let me add on to the Yamni. So basically, if you ask the truly thing, as this as a developer, I need to learn a new skill, how to generate or how to develop a markdown file by myself. So there's no substitute. I truly I'm going to say that. See, first time I read it from the cloud, but I did further modification because once we have a structure, okay, how to because it's the same way, right? We learned Sitecore and we learned Next.js, we learned Angular and all the things. So similar way, as a part of enhancement, we need to learn them up by ourselves because see, I mean, you mentioned the correct point. There could be some limitation, or you might don't have the access to cloud or any AI tool. So yes, if you learn it by yourself, it is much better. Or if you want to give your task to AI, definitely generate it. But yes, at some point of time, as a developer or as an author, I mean, if they are supposed to modify it, because as if you see the site code project, how it is, right? We are developing the site, developing all the components and giving to our business. So like I'm developing 100 components. So on first go, we have to create 100 skill files, and then it is ready, and then give it to authors. So we can also train them. If you want to modify it, go and modify this file, modify this line, because now it is just a simple instructions, right? They can do it. Yeah. And to your point, if we are going to call MCP servers and all the things with the same skill file, definitely it will be more complex. But yes, that's the way. As a developer, I'm going to get more work because we can't give all the things to authoring team to it. If they want customization, we can do customization in markup file. But yes, it requires some expertise or some new learnings as a part of developer or as a part of architect. We need to learn them so that without any help of agents, we can update the file. It's simple as well. If I think if you generate a couple of files, right, you can see it's very simple. Format is same. Even MCP servers, if they just a simple JSON, I think every MCP server follows it, right? So I believe at some point of time, we need to learn this additional skill to work or to update the skill files, and that's the only option because you see, right? Everyone
No, no,
is
like, yeah, that is fine. Like, this skill is fine, development is fine, migration is fine, everything is fine. My question is just related to the compliance, how we are going to
Okay,
regulate those compliance. Like, it is not related to the empty files, although those stuff will be easily handled, right? So skill you can generate it from anywhere. That is
correct,
not a
correct.
question. Question
so
is
okay.
related to the
Yeah,
compliance because
I'll give you complex as well. So I'll give you example. Okay, so I work with a law firm. Okay, so in the law firm there are a couple of words which can't use, right? The language. So what we can do
Mhm.
is like we can set up some MCP server. We can generate the content from AI and then call an MCP in the same file, send our output to the MCP server, again, let's filter it out and then show the last output to user. So that's the one way we can follow the guidelines. But yes, uh, it is not very easy. We need to have some kind of a compliance system or MCP, so we can develop using Azure function and all, which can filter out the words and set the boundary criteria, or which can check. I mean, we can definitely integrate third party. Like I think on
Okay.
most couple of business they're using third parties as well. So we can call third parties as MCP inside the skill.md file and in the skill, and then we can optimize our output. I mean, we can re-optimize it, and then again we'll generate an output. So that way that's one way we can adhere to compliance.
There is also another way, Vishal, to your point, right? What would I say is like we are using earlier also in healthcare, you're not supposed to use the Google earlier days, like in when you're using around 8.2 or 8.3 of Sitecore version, right? In Google, you're not supposed to type anything because we do not have internet access at that point of time, like for healthcare system from US or any other project if we consider. So what we used to do was we used to connect with the internal tools, which we call as like these are the internal tools which are applicable only to that company. Like one such case is like one organization is there that is very restrictive in terms of internet and other usage. So you cannot use AI there. But the internal team of site code developers or whichever organization, AEM or any other thing is there, right? They will develop an internal tool for their company only, and they would use those tools which are developed as a tool by using the scales, Claude, everything like. So I would suggest that is the only way going further. And also, if you want to use AI, there are paid security models as well for these restrictive and nobody in the pharmaceutical is directly connected to AI or the Google itself. This is what I am speaking from my experience. So I think that would answer the question.
Yeah, fine. Thanks, Yamini, and thanks, Manu, for the
We can
clarification.
still debate because there are so many things. As you
No,
said,
no.
security is most important thing. No, no, no. You're correct on that point. Compliance and security are the most uh, good things now we are supposed to
Yeah, yeah.
focus on, not only on AI. So I think that's a
Mhm.
great point. I would agree with you as well. Yeah.
That's going to come next in our bucket.
Looking
Anyone else?
forward to the
Yeah.
models now.
Anyone else? Any questions?
There was one in the chat. I just answered the
Mm,
question. Usage of tokens. You can also provide your answer, or if you have any other point to add, you can add to the context.
No, I think you have already mentioned it, because see, if the tokens, how it works. So, I mean, based on the couple of articles, what I know is, if you're giving a prompt, it is going by words and is splitting the search terms and all. So definitely, if we are precising our output and even giving a simple prompt, so if you see, we are doing multiple things, and definitely it can reduce. But yes, how much exactly it will reduce, that we need to check it. We need to check, because definitely, if you're giving one liner prompt, you get big output. We wanted to reduce the manual work, right? So even though there's a couple more tokens are going to, I mean, waste, that's fine, because we are saving time. So definitely we need to find some cheaper AI models. But yes, it could introduce more tokens, because we are doing more and more tasks. But yes, our end goal is to have a precise output to save time. So token part, it is kind of dicey.
right.
Thank you so much, Manu, and thank you for the team joining for this webinar or session. And we'll be looking forward to other interesting sessions coming in the next week and next month. So thank you again, Manu, and thank you, Vishal, and thanks everybody. Let's have a great evening. Bye bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Thanks, Manu. It
Bye.
was a nice session.
Thank you.